Taurus, welcome back. If you're a Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, welcome back to your tarot card reading. I appreciate y'all tapping in to the channel, checking it out, inquiring, and always staying spiritually aligned and things of that nature. We over on the East Coast. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Sun is shining, spring's around the corner, solstice is around the corner. How you guys feeling? What's the energy like, Taurus? Your season is actually almost around the corner. You are a spring child, you know what I'm saying? Children of the sun, things like that. So how you feeling? Is it exciting? Do you feel you feel good? You know what I'm saying? I know you're probably going through I know it's not your spring season yet, so Aquarius season would been beginning your death cycle for my Tauruses out there, my Taurus sons, right? So that's when, you know, we all have our own internal clock, our own internal 4 seasons and things of that nature. So, you know, when Aquarius season hits, because you're born in Taurus season, that's your birth, that's your spring, right? That's your birth time. So your birth month. So Aquarius is going to be this beginning of your death season. Obviously, if Taurus is your birth, right after May, we got June. And then we got Gemini, right? And then we got Cancer, and then we got Leo. So Leo is your fall season. That's when your fall season begins. Whatever degree of your sun sign, that's the degree your fall season begins in Leo season, right? And that's going to be shedding some things, letting go, and no longer. Actually, I lied, because you're born in spring. Leo would be your summer. So your summer is everything you want to uphold, right? All you want to uphold is like your MC, it's like Capricorn status, your 10th house within your natal chart and things of that nature, right? All those things you want to uphold, etc. What are those things? You know, how do you want to be seen? What brings you warmth? What brings you guidance? You know, where do you find a sense of individuality, right? Like, how do you want to shine? Like, all that stuff is your summer. So it happens in Leo season. You know, because you're a spring baby, you technically have the traditional seasonal clock. It's technically Aries does, but you know, since you're a spring baby, you kind of have that too naturally. So, you know, Aquarius season during the winter and things of that nature, that's your fall. You know, your fall and your death, right? So your fall starts in Scorpio season, which would be around November. There's a lot of things that you have to shed and let go, and maybe like things are crumbling or falling down and things of that nature. It's just letting go of things that no longer serve you anymore, based upon your own internal clock and your own internal season, right? And then we get to Aquarius season for you, Taurus, and that becomes your death season. So you may experience actual death as well during that time, but understand that that's a cycle to rebirth you, to understand who you want to be and who you want, and the new person that you're gonna sprout to be in spring, and as your birthday comes around and things of that nature. So that's an important factor for you here, right? It's an important factor for you. So we're gonna shuffle these cards, and we're gonna get into it a little bit here for you, right? What we're gonna be doing is pulling 7 handy dandy cards here from our Thoth deck. This is our Aleister Crowley edition. It's not actually his edition deck. It's like a remake from one of his from his Thoth deck and things of that nature. Yeah, so you know, kind of has a similar depictions and artistry. I'm a fan of the artistry. Crowley himself, it's a different discussion of topic, but you know, it doesn't matter anyway. I don't want to speak on the dead anyway, regardless. But and that's something I don't even really bring up. So maybe that's something that you're into. I don't know if you're aware of who Aleister Crowley is or etc. But if you're watching this video, I don't know, maybe you should look into him, or maybe you're into him, etc. Which is all good. Like I'm not really like a judgmental person and things of that nature. I don't know. I'm familiar with him and his practices and things of that nature and dilemma. But it's not something that this logo here at the back, but it's not something that I like practice myself. So that's clear. So let's give this deck a split, guys. Taurus, let me know how you're feeling. Drop it in the comments below. Let us know, man, how long you've been watching the channel, how long you've been hip to the game. and things of that nature. We do have the Prince of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What is coming in for you that may be fresh, that is new? I'm hearing like new or fresh fulfillment. New, yeah. I feel like this is newness here, Taurus. And it's masculine energy, so it's like new ideas, new ways of discussion, new forms of communication. I'm seeing a lot of warmth here from this, but I feel like you're learning to tap into your divine masculine, whether you're a feminine, whether you're male or female, right? First card coming out for you here, Taurus. Ooh, Princess of Discs. Okay, I like that for you. I know it's trippy. I probably came back with a jacket. You guys are like, what the hell? Just pause the reading real quick because I had to get up for something. But we have the Princess of Discs starting off your reading here, Taurus, and that's in your past energy. This is like something manifested based upon like understanding, right? Practicality, understanding, stability. Something manifested from this. But I'm not sure what that is or if it's in your favor or not, etc. Let's find out. In your current energy, we have looks like Aries energy here. It's an Aries card, right? We got some wands, and this is the Four of Wands. It's the energy of completion. It looks like you may have completed a cycle. Looks like something may have manifested, possibly a form of understanding. I'm getting a relationship as well. This Four of Wands is a Venus energy. You can see the Venus logo at the top right there. It's a Venus card. Four of Wands is completing the cycle of action that maybe didn't fulfill you or wasn't working out. Like it wasn't in alignment or something wasn't I'm not sure what wasn't working here. It's not like it wasn't working. I'm just hearing the cycle's complete. Something manifested. I'm hearing Princess of This. This can be a kid, as a child as well. Princess energy. Something you gave birth to something to come out of the world, and it's like left in the past. You didn't really. It's like you gave birth to it and kind of stopped, or you had this idea and then didn't go for it. But for some of you guys who it's like a career thing, who had an idea, I'm hearing you kind of like now going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, why didn't you go for it the whole time? You know what I'm saying? For those people who it's like work for relationships, guys, I'm hearing like you have done manifested a certain relationship. That relationship may be coming to an end or may seem like it's coming into an end, but it's the end. I'm hearing it's the end of a cycle. The way this manifested is like it didn't manifest in your in the favor in the right ways and things of that nature. Something was like left on the back burner. I'm hearing this because this card is in the past position, so it's like coming to the forefront now and being cleared. So that's completing a cycle. So this like old manifestation I'm hearing is like is withering away, and you're gonna step into a new cycle, something fresh. Whether it's if it's a relationship with the same person, it's gonna be new energy, fresh energy. You guys are gonna conduct things differently. If it's a business, this is you actually doing the thing that you've been wanting to do. This idea you've been known you can do, but you haven't been doing it. Or something's been holding you back from actually taking that action. Now you can take the action, and it actually feels good to do so. You're stepping into that creative spark. You know what I'm saying? For those who are doing this, and it's very fulfilling. It's the Nine of Cups, great omen here coming out for you, Taurus. It's offering new experiences, a lot of wisdom, a lot of insights for you here. Whatever this looks like, it's a dream or fantasy like thing as well that's working out for you here. The Four of Wands lets me know it's likely this is like a work for you. So this could be a creative work field that you actually found stability in, right? Venus deals with finances as well. Like I said, that's a Venus card, so that could be completing the cycle of finances and actually coming into complete action with your finances, depending on what you're dealing with here. The hidden influence is your happiness and your experiences. You're you chose to go towards what actually fulfills you and the experiences you actually wanted to experience in your life in this lifetime here. I really like this for you. So you're like, listen, what do I want to experience? And let's get it done. So you're actually taking those creative little actions right now to do that. And you're seeing the experiences, you're seeing the wisdom, you're seeing the fulfillment. And I love that for you. And I think this is a dream like job for you. It is a fantasy like thing. People probably look at it like, damn, this guy's living his dream. He's doing his thing, right? And then with that being said too, make sure to protect your energy as you're living your dream. We know that It's important to protect that intellectual property and who you tell and who you share that information with. Make sure they're the right people around your circle so you can share your wins with and they are proud of you. 100%. No evil eye. Position 4, obstacles to overcome. We got some swords energies. 8 of swords here. 10 of swords. Sorry. 10 of swords. I can never read the number on the screen. I'll show you all the cards first, but yeah, that 10 of swords. So it's a Gemini energy, ruin. Don't overthink. But I'm hearing that this is ending the cycle. This is ending the cycle. But I'm gonna be on the way. This is ending the cycle. With that being said, with this card 4, before we get into card 5, let's pull this mystery card for you from the Rider-Waite-Smith here, Taurus. And one thing I want to say as well, Taurus, this may seem like a very busy time for you, or prepping for a new time, or it just seems like your energy may be pulled in different areas, or you may have different thoughts or want to pursue different things. I'm just getting that energy from you. Doing your reading, I feel like I wasn't disrupted, but there's a lot of things that I had to do in between your reading, and I feel like there's a lot of things that you have to do in between something that's very important. There's don't forget this thing that's very important in between all the busy and worldly stuff that you got going on for yourself. I'm hearing the clutter is fogging the prize. Okay? Keep that in mind. That's for some of you guys out there. So don't let the important thing or what's important to you go over your head based upon you being pulled over here, or you wanting to go over here, or you being busy here, or this person wanting you here. What's important to you, and prioritize that, because that person, place, or thing is looking at you. It could be looking at you, with that level of importance, and you seem like you don't care for it. I'm going to put that mystery card right off to the side. I'm not going to look at it, leave it down flat, and we're going to go into position 5, right? But, and overthinking has always been something that is troubling you, and during this full moon, the moon's already in Leo. We're going to have the full moon peaking on Wednesday here, Mercury Day, Virgo, right? It's, the day of, Virgo's day, Gemini's day, etc. They have the full moon on their day, and I think this cycle of overthinking is hard for you. I think there's something that, communication has been a challenge, but I think that's ending. I think you're ending that to where you're not going to oppress yourself in terms of bad ways of thinking, not being able to communicate. It's time to get clear with that, what that is, whether you want to communicate or you don't want to. That cycle has to come to an end. And it's kind of challenging because for you, I don't know, it's you have to change your ways of communication, but it's for some reason you don't want to. What's the reason? This is a 6 of Swords. This is a good card. This is harmony. This is science, right? The Aquarius energy here, Mercury energy, within position 5, others' perspectives. So I think you're trying to shape your mindset for the sake of, who you may be emotionally attached to, right? Or what you're emotionally invested in. I think you want it to work. You want it to be you want it to be harmonious, right? Whatever this thing is that you're doing that you're emotionally invested in, you're thinking about solutions. You have a solutionary mind. You don't want to worry about the problems all day. You're what and how can I fix this? And I'm hearing communication is a very big part of that, especially emotional communication. How that communicate, how you feel. How do you feel? You need to start speaking that up, especially when people may try to oppress you to where they don't make you speak. They're trying to make not where you're not trying to speak and things of that nature. If that's the case, that could be why it's challenging to speak, because people are trying to make it feel like you can't say anything or you can't speak your piece. Don't let people make you feel like you can't speak your piece. Get what you need to off. Speak your chest. You have the Knight of Swords as the best path for you to walk down. This is really interesting in position 6, Taurus, because Knight of Swords is fire. So you're taking action with your communication, and you're taking action One, some of you guys need to walk down the path of, like, you know, one, you know what people, places, and things you need to separate from. The sword is separation, and that separation may be happening just through action, naturally. It's just because you're doing something different, that person's doing something different, so you're naturally walking a different path. So separation occurs, right? Don't be mad at that. And what path is it that you're meant to walk here, Taurus? That's what you're realizing in terms of what actions you need to take. The night is all about actions. It's a fire element, right? So that's a very important thing. It's a very important thing. And you see, you're trying to move forward with it, but you may be thinking, okay, how can I move forward? You know, it's and you may be finding it tough to move forward, but the thing is, you're shaping your mindset. So what and where in your life are you shaping your mindset so you can actually move forward with that mindset, or move forward with that idea, or move forward with that topic, move forward with this thing, right? There's a way of thinking here that you know you should move forward with, but it seems like it's tough. For some reason, it's like something's either keeping you oppressed in terms of not communicating. What's keeping you stuck in terms of communication? What is it? Trauma? Is it the past thing that is it a past thing that manifested before, and you don't want to? Is it you're uncomfortable because an old cycle ended, and this is a little bit different? So you may be shy or feel like you don't have the experience to speak your piece, right? But it is something that you're happy in. So Taurus, it's something that you kind of have to get clear with, because it's like I'm picking up many different things for the collective of my Taurians right now. Let's check out the outcome card for you. See this right here. Who got this? Was it Scorpio? I believe so, because you're only the second Taurus. You're only the second reading starting the week, so it must have been Scorpio who got that card. But it's in a different area for Scorpio. I remember speaking on it, but this is the outcome card for you. So I'm not sure if you may need to watch the Scorpio reading, or send the reading over to a Scorpio if you know a Scorpio. But yeah, definitely check out the Scorpio reading. The outcome card, I think that is like I said, that worry, as it's in the outcome card, I think it's just it's the absence of worry, because you are able to move and you are able to take action confidently with the mindset that you know you have. Like, that's the thing. When you can take action with the mindset, you're not worried. You see what I'm saying? And that's the outcome. You not being worried, being able to change change mentally in terms of understanding, practicality. That's Taurus energy, right? So you're embodying your own energy is the outcome card. It's a Taurus card. You see the symbol at the bottom. Boom. See what I'm saying? So it's a Taurus card, and it's gonna change your understanding, and that change in understanding is gonna change your forms of communication. So things may be changing right now in terms of how you understand things and how you perceive things. So when you come out the woodworks to move forward with this mindset, your forms of communication is going to be different as well. So make sure you're shaping that communication in alignment. That way you can pursue with the night what you want to pursue, right? A whole lot of air here. I'm not sure, like, Taurus, if you have a heavy air placement in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But man, there's a lot of air here. I do see overthinking is a challenge for you. That's stopping you. Your overthinking, your anxiety stops you from taking action, by the way. If you learn to calm your mind and develop habits that will calm your mind, you would take different actions. But your mind is a powerful thing. But the action is different now because the cycle is completed. So regardless, even if you don't wanna, even if this thing's uncomfortable, and the communication you're trying to communicate, it doesn't even matter because the cycle's done. So your form of action has to change anyways now because the cycle ended. However you need to show up with this thing to continue this thing or to initiate a new cycle or start something fresh has to change because the cycle's ended. The old way of doing things, the old way that you manifested this thing is not going to maintain it. It's not going to hold on to it. You have to change your actions based upon happiness. What brings you happiness? Why that old cycle didn't work? Why that cycle had to end, right? Getting clear. Why that thing that you did worked, didn't work, right? So you're changing the direction of actions you're taking and stepping into happiness, right? This is definitely something within your environment as well. And like I said, within your online situation and network, right, Taurus? Don't let no one. It's a challenge to speak. So whatever this is, maybe it's like new. Maybe it's a new environment or whatever the case may be. You're just a little uncomfortable, but it's a challenge to speak your piece. Don't let anyone make you feel oppressed or like you can't speak, right? So maybe you just need to talk with the right people. So just find the right people to talk to. That way you can get some clarity on how to move forward from this situation, because it seems like you have a lot of stuff on your mind possibly, and that's what's causing this overthinking. It seems like the thing that's on your mind is like some sort of solution that may provide the people like some sort of solution. Maybe you're providing some sort of information, some technology, whatever the case may be, whoever I'm reading for, but you're providing some information, right, to whoever and whatever is involved in, whatever you're involved in here. This deals with who's connected with you, and whether that's in the workplace, your home life, etc. You're gonna know, right? Because the Six of Swords is the solutionary mindset. The position 5 deals with emotions. It also deals that's water. That deals with who you're connected to, through consciousness, through your environment, etc. So that's why I'm breaking it down the way I'm breaking it down here for you, Taurus. But everything else here is looking good. I want to get into your mystery card. There's just a major reading here. This full moon is a major reading, especially in Virgo, with the ruling the nervous system. A little bit of anxiety that I'm seeing, a little bit of worry that I'm seeing, but I'm also seeing fulfillment in a certain area, and I'm also seeing a completion in old ways. It's like old actions is kind of coming to an end. What are those actions, Taurus? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. It's a safe haven. Let me know what resonates. Mystery card formation for you. Looks like we have a 5. Looks like a 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. I was right. Okay, looks like we have a 5. So this is you taking back whoever may have oppressed or may felt like you can't speak. This is taking that idea back. This is taking that information back. This is taking the mindsets that you need to, and incorporating it in your own life. Very important things. Very important things. So that 5 of Swords has something, like I said, has something to do with communication. You need to communicate your emotions. That's most definite, right? You need to communicate your emotions because there's things you feel that you're not communicating. But I think the science is a solution to learn how to communicate how you feel. So there may not be any communication right now. For y'all Taurus I'm reading for who's in a relationship, you may not be communicating as much because you're learning how to interpret how you feel. I'm hearing don't let that time, space worry you. If you're focused on the quality of relationship, then focus on the development of your own being, and that relationship will come to be. You don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. So if it's not working out, you have to change what you're doing. Right? Keep that in mind. All right? That's a good mystery card confirmation for you guys, Taurus. I'm going to end it there for you. Okay? I like this. As I said, comment down below. Let me know what's resonating. Always remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You guys know I'm watching from afar. Always rooting for you. Namo Himalayas, MC333. We outie. Let's go. And no, I don't watch Naruto.